Yeah, man, y'all know what it is, man. Crowe Diddy run the city.
Caw-caw.
And when I say run the city, man, this man right here done been through everything that you can imagine, from the streets to the booth. Done been with Jay-Z, the whole Rockefeller, so on, and so many artists, man. This man has been around and shook hands with and broke bread with. And, it's a bless. I was able to witness a lot of that, man. What's going on with you today, Crowe?
Man, just chilling, baby. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. It's a pleasure to sit right here on Chezzy Boy TV. This is just dope because it made me feel great. Because I remember at your mom out of E house, and we was over there, and you had the studio in the basement, and hell, I think you was like 14 or 16 or something back then. You know what I mean? So from the age that we are now,
Right.
boy, we living.
Man. So,
You actually recording now?
yeah.
Wow. I didn't even know, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Hey,
how you
hey,
do it in
hey.
the moment, man.
Because it's real.
So, man, take us back to this hip hop thing in Charlotte, man. You was there when Charlotte was first introduced to hip hop, and you were one of the pioneers of the city that helped hip hop spread throughout the Carolinas. Period, not just Charlotte, man. How did this thing get started with Crowe's Nest?
Well, let me tell you now. It started from, watching actually New York people at the time. But it actually started here in Charlotte by listening to WGIV, Don Cody, the rap wars, dance wars at the Grady Cove, Skate Palace, Queens Park. That's where it really started at, you know what I mean? And when Crush Groove and stuff came out, Beach Street, we wanted to be like them in New York. There wasn't no, oh, damn, my bad.
You good?
I just want to get it right.
You good? Take your time, man.
Thank you. But yeah, it started like that with breakdancing first, so we would all meet up in Queens Park and different places like that, and people would dance against each other, bringing cardboards and everything, and that's how we put it down.
That's what's up, man. A lot of people don't know about Queens Park. A lot of people hit Queens Park movie theater, but they don't know Queens Park was like a whole. When I was getting, a little peewee, they was tearing it down, man. I heard a lot of stories about Queens Park.
Man, Queens Park, when you got introduced to the He-Man and G-Man, when you heard about gangs and things of that nature, that's what happened at Queens Park. There wasn't no guns, they'd just be fighting and stuff. You had different car clubs and stuff like that, but that's where it originated at, like Queens Park over that way. And like I said, Don Cody, man. Don Cody had the TV show. That's what, made me do the TV. So, but basically, man, Charlotte hip hop started watching New York. There wasn't no LA scene at the time. So
A lot of people don't know, like Fat Daddy, one of the first ones. The young generation don't know about artists back in the day who actually started. Can you give me some of the names?
okay, Fat Daddy actually was the first artist to sign a major record deal here in North Carolina. He was the Brown Hornet. Right now he goes to Cadillac Facts. Hey man, big up the Fats man. Fat Daddy is like known. You had Jay Chill, and they had different cassette tapes. They had the purple and they had the green. And then I think Jay Chill, if you bought his, you got a bag of wood. You know what I mean? It was the green tape. So yeah, it was dope like that. When we started with Dizzy and everybody, like I said, we had Arsenal, Dirty 130, Liquor House Records. I mean, it was a lot of people that did it like that. Scorpio, you know what I mean?
Yeah, give me a little bit of feedback on Liquor House Records, man. I remember my first time going to Liquor House Records over there off South Tryon, man. Meech from Greenville, took me over there with him, man.
Yeah. Meech was our young protege, man. Meech was something else, man. He actually came to us by fault. Uh, he called this record label named The Limb, right? And the dude was from New York. He had the Lexus, truck and all that, and he held down at a hotel, and he was getting artists and stuff to come in. So me signing him came to liquor house, and then what happened was, you ready now?
Mm-hmm.
The dude from New York killed somebody, took his identity, and came down here and tried to start a record label. Man, I can't make this shit up, bro. I even was signed to him. He had money. He was spending a millionaire's money, man. Like, and that's how it happened. Had a secretary and everything, man.
Damn, man. A lot of people's, man, I've been getting a lot of debates about what car club started in Charlotte first, man. The Mustang gang, the Beetle Bugs, the Escort gang.
Yeah.
Man, like who was the first, Crowe?
Well, everybody know the Mustang gang. You know what I'm saying? So, that was more elite gang, but everybody wanted the Escort GT too. You know what I mean? Or the 280s or the 300s or something like that. But yeah, I would say the Mustang gang, bro. Like real talk, they the most popular, and they was dope too. What ain't Kenny Street or something like that?
Right.
They from Kenny Street.
Right.
Yeah,
Kenny
yeah, I already
Street,
know.
Y
Kenny
Street.
Y Street. Them boys used to put it down straight like that.
That's what's up, man. The Crow's Nest TV show was our first outlet, to be seen like on a TV level, and a lot of us used to practice, get our stuff together, man, just to get on that show. What happened to the Crow's Nest TV show, and how was it making the Crow's Nest TV show?
Man, it was just like, how you doing something and you don't know you're doing something.
Right.
You don't know that you're actually like putting down like some monumental stuff. You really like breaking the edge here, being a pioneer. You don't know you're being a pioneer when you're doing it.
Right.
You're just doing it because I didn't do it for the money. I did it for the heart, from the heart.
Right.
I did it because I'm an artist and I know what artists want.
Right.
And so what I try to do is give artists a platform so they can, express that and show their talent.
Right.
So other people didn't. You got to have that bridge. So I just try to do that, and I ain't do it for money, man. I mean, and even when I did charge,
it was $25.
Yeah, $25, and that was 10
Killer.
years. I gave them 10 years of
Right.
straight free, just
Like,
show up.
Me and Cup Killer, we paid $25 twice.
$25, yeah. Cup Killer, shout out to Cup Killer. Welcome home, baby.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, the Crow's Nest TV show was very big for North Carolina, period. I actually met a lot of guys from South Carolina I still know to this day because of that show.
Yeah.
That was my first time getting to see Big Bronze. A lot of people, forgot about Big Bronze. Big Bronze was one of Charlotte greats, too.
Yeah, Carolina Gorilla, stand up. Straight up. Big Bronze, man. Excelente.
That's what's up, man. So, back in the 70s, the late 70s and the 80s, man, how hard, was the city when the drugs impacted in the 70s, late 70s and the 80s, man?
Well, you saw it come in because it was more break-ins. It was more, murder and all that type stuff, man. You knew what it was. When people start selling shit out your house and shit, and you seeing people start looking raggedy and stuff, that was beautiful and everything and handsome, then you knew. And then you knew when it hit your family, you know what I mean? So when it hit your family, it hit hard, bro. And they did that for a reason. And you already know the same way it is what it is. We overpopulated, but I tell you what. And then after that, you know what's the new crack right now?
What's that?
Rap music. They got slut rap. Slut rap is raising our girls and stuff.
Right.
And all that, man. I'm just telling you the truth, man. Hey, stop me when I stop telling the truth, man. Straight like that. I tell the truth even when I lie. You know what I mean? And I ain't got nothing to prove. I'm the richest, brokest nigga you ever seen in your life. And my name is bigger than my pockets.
And I heard you say that since I was a peewee, man.
I keep saying that shit. Because even if I got the money, I'm not going to let them know. Don't let nobody show your hand. You go show your hand? I ain't showing my hand. I'm always going to be broke. So when you come to me and I'll be a millionaire, I'm going to give it to you if I want to. But one thing you ain't gonna know, you be chasing me because I got money. I'm broke, nigga. Holla back. Shit, I ain't got shit.
So, what neighborhoods back in the day was rough and neighborhoods that was known not to go playing around in?
We sitting in one right now. And then over there, Delahaye Courts, Piedmont Courts, Fairview Homes, Dalton Village. Anyway, I mean, man, real talk, the same way it is now, things happen. And I can go on the east side too. Everywhere has, they spots. And it ain't the spot, it's the people that's in the spot. You know what I mean?
Right. What neighborhoods, you enjoyed going to when you was, young, and what neighborhoods you grew up in?
I grew up in Clanton Park and Reed Park. I'm a West Side dude, you know what I mean? But I also grew up where my mama paid the rent. So I grew up over there in Montclair. I grew up, in different spots, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, shit.
Right.
But I am a Charlatan, original Charlatan, by the way, Atlanta. But I was born here. I told my mama, I was born at Charlotte Memorial. She said, no, you wasn't, son. You was born in Mercy. Yeah. And I think that was a black hospital there, you know what I mean? Or something like that,
Right. Man, I've been wanting to ask you this. One day I was watching, I think it was Backstage, with Rockefeller Records. I was watching the documentary.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it, and I'm watching the VCR tape at this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I see you and Jay-Z, Memphis Bleak, the whole
They ain't had no
Rockefeller.
weed either. Memphis Bleak and Ja Rule didn't have no weed. And Red Man, I had to smoke these niggas out. And I smoked them out. As you saw with the pictures with Method Man, you see him laying out on the table and shit.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it was like an epic moment, man.
I wasn't hanging out with them guys, man.
Man, it was lovely, man. And then I'm gonna give you a backstage. Like, I took my sister-in-law a little bit with me, right?
Right.
And she was so ecstatic. Oh, Red Man, Method Man. So I'm looking for her. We backstage and shit, right? Red and Meth done took her in the room. Man, I'm beating on that motherfucking door. Boom, 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 man. I say, Reg. That's Red Man. I was like, Reg, man, that's my look. Man, get your ass up out of here. I said, man, she too young. He said, oh, damn, my bad, Crowe. And that was it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, it's like, what the fuck? And she had it on that little short dress. You know how they do.
Right.
And she probably, more established at that age than, And I was like, what the fuck? And that's how, and don't get food out there, man. But they don't learn, man. Because they wouldn't even smoke. They roll their own blunts. You heard me now?
Right.
They don't smoke behind nobody unless it's they do, like me and you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Other than that, they ain't smoking behind nobody.
Red and Meth, man.
Straight, I love them dudes. Man, them dudes, Cliff and Ridge, man, I love them dudes, man. And EPMD, you already know Parrish and Eric, those are my dudes.
That's what's up, man. Like, out of all the famous people you have encountered with, which one, you kind of built the strongest relationship with and still friends with today?
From what? Just any genre?
Just any genre.
Well, I grew up with Anthony. And Fantasia's like that. That's all family. That's us. So you talking about outside of North Carolina?
Just
right?
period. Just period.
Wow.
Because I seen you with so many people, man. Wow. It's like, I know, like, I don't been around a lot of people, but I still trying to catch up with you. Because it's like, I come in your office and see so many famous people you done been with, so many videotapes to people from Rock Bass to Yo Gotti. Like, that's from the late 70s to
man,
the
ain't no late 70s, man. I was born
80s,
in 72.
I mean, the late 80s. I mean, correct me on that. 80s. The late 80s, I mean.
Yeah.
Because that's when hip hop, kind of kicked in, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, like, from the late 80s,
yeah, you're right,
all the way to the 2000s, you still in it. You still in it.
It's in my blood, bro. It's in my blood. I can't pump fake this right here, man. I never stopped doing music. I never stopped being around music. I was blessed to grow up that I've never paid to get in a concert. I always been backstage, from wrestling to, from R&B to hip hop, and I've been blessed. So that's how the Crow's Nest TV show actually got started too. beyond what Don Cody showed. So
Right.
what happened, I say, I'm always backstage. I say, well, I don't have no camera. You know what I mean? So the difference between that made the Crow's Nest the longest running TV show in the Carolinas, and what made that happen was I had stars on my show. I mixed it up with the independent artists. I ain't
Right.
say local artists. I say independent artists, and I put a star.
Mm-hmm.
Independent artists, put a star. Do an interview. Marcus Massey doing. He had clothes and books. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before the film. You know
Right.
what I mean? GE. You know what I'm saying? You know, love. And we did that when he came to me, and we put things together. And it like I said, the Crow's Nest is just entertainment. It was any genre. I had rock, grunge with the lights, and I had punk rock, I had gospel, I had everything.
Right.
But it was just a platform for people to show their talent, and I wanted to do it in my way, and I did it my way.
That's what's up. How does it make you feel now, seeing Charlotte transition to what it is now, as far as like how they tore buildings down, rebuilt stuff, old neighborhoods, old parks, old stores? Like does it bother you like some restaurants you can't go to no more, and places you used to go and see people and people hang out and chill?
Does it bother me? Hell yeah, because what they doing, man, it's fucked up. Just to tell you the truth, excuse my French, it's messed up because real talk, the pillars of what we had built, you know what I'm saying? We don't have that anymore. We knew what was messed up when they tore that Coliseum down on TThe. Remember that?
Right.
That damn thing was fresh to death.
Right.
But they wanted to move downtown because everybody else wanted to do that. Now you got to pay for parking. Do right. They had millions of parking around there, didn't they?
Right. I remember the stay in school jams. And,
Man,
going out there, it was a lot of activities the Hornets supplied for the youth back then that we don't even see that today.
That's right.
Like, it was a lot going on at that Coliseum back in the day, for kids, man.
And it was close.
All the time.
And it was right there. Like, it's a whole damn condominiums and everything now. It's a whole city out there. They even got check wings, Starbucks, and all that right there. And when you pull in it, I ride past there.
That's what's up, man. Like, Charlotte has its legends of kingpins, man. What's some of the kingpins that you know from Charlotte?
Shit, Billy Brown, man. Well, my main man just got out too. Man, what you talking about? Kingpin?
Kingpins, man. Like drug kingpins, street kingpins, legends in the city.
Like, talking about like Mike and his dad owned the Big Apple, Big Will and them, man. Hen. Man, don't get me caught up on that because there was a lot of people doing their thing, man. But I ain't counting pockets though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hawk, Diamond. I can keep going on. There's a lot of other people, man. I don't want to miss nothing. I mean, I know a lot of people that just everybody was getting it, man. Everybody was clean, man. Everybody looked good, man. You know what I mean? We all had whips, and we met up at the Mercedes on South Trine from the west side, and the Baja on Sunday. You know what I mean? And then we go to Vintage of the Boulevard, Sugar Shack. You know what I mean? All kind of places.
I used to hear stories about the Baja, the Sugar Shack.
Expressions on North Trine.
I was a kid, like
Party Zone.
Yeah, I used to hear stories about all of them.
Tom. You heard me?
Yeah,
Tom. We all shared the, office space around there.
Right.
Tom. Hey, that's the party animal, man. Top promoter. You got to get an award for that. I probably know he already got many of them, though.
That's what's up, man. How does it feel, when people on the streets acknowledge you, all the great things you have done for the city?
Shit, my mama say she don't even want to go nowhere. We can't go nowhere, but nobody know you. I don't care, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you a story. We walk in Florence, South Carolina. It's a place called the Thunderbird. You get the greatest home cooked food and stuff. So I walk in there, me and my mom, and who was in there? Love Bone. Love Bone and his wife sitting there, And like my mama say, we go to Walmart, whatever, she be like, yo. And then she don't mind me knowing everybody. It's just that I sit there and have a conversation. Because, that's how I am.
That's what's up, man. So, how you think the radio station has changed since Nate Quick passed away?
Man, let me just say this. Legendary Nate Quick started everything, man. He the one that started having local artists on there that they can, like they call keeping it sweeping, but it was called something else. And he the one that made No Limit. No Limit was his intern. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and actually, I think No Limit got the No Limit show because of Nate Quick,
Right,
even though he was dead.
right.
Tony.
I did an
I think
interview
Tony and
on
all them probably had a little
No
problem
Limit.
with that, and the diva, JD,
Yeah,
but no limit got character. He got personality. People know him, so you know. We got this other station for you can do the grown and sexy and do your little dance thing. But right now, goddamn, no, if you buck, yeah, man, that's what it is. Block love too, peace. You already know what it is.
that's what it do, man. Block Love. Shout out to Block Love too, man.
Yeah, always giving. They giving every day. Every day you go down there, they call it the wall. If you don't know, ask your uncle or somebody that's in the streets. They'll know where the wall is. Right there where the Hal Marshall building was.
Man,
Man, I'm over here with Chezzy, baby.
Okay.
Y'all don't even know. Shit.
For real, man. The legendary Crowe, man. Crowe did run the city, man. I mean that,
I
man.
ain't did that.
I mean that, man.
Yo, real talk. I just want to be an inspiration to anybody, but the people inspire me myself. So that's my drive.
Do you think they need to bring the West Fest and the Summer Fest back?
Yeah, but it got to be in a secure place. These people don't act. They crazy, man. Many people is very, very. We had respect and consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't think about consequences no more. I told you it's the music and the slut rap and all that is fucking it up. See, hold up. Let me they don't have to do the crack no more. They put it in the music. You feel me?
Right.
So we can kill ourselves with disease, bullets, bullshit. And it is what it is, man. What Pac said. The crackers say we ain't gotta do it. Just give them guns, give them dope and guns, and they kill themselves.
Right.
And that's all. That's what the narrative is. Narrative right now. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that.
How do you feel walking out the door every day knowing like Charlotte crime has got worse than ever?
Well, I'm strapped. Nigga, I stay strapped. I mean, it is what it is. I'm legal. And I'm strapped. I don't play with these niggas, man. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck hey, when I say niggas, that's never them niggas is an ignorant person. You can be white, ignorant, Mexican, I don't give a damn. You just be ignorant. That's when I say a nigga. But I'm a nigga with an A, like never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. That's me. I'm that nigga. But other than all them other niggas, man, fuck y'all niggas. I'm telling you, I care. What? You see, I'm from the clutch. Well, I grab that motherfucker. It's right here. I keep that motherfucker with me.
That's what's
Run
up, man.
And get done up. I'm too old for this shit. I ain't fighting you. I'm half 100, nigga.
That's what's up, man. So was the Arsenal the first rap group ever from Charlotte?
Hell no. What the hell you talking about? Man, I'm from Liquor House. Man, we was like rivals and shit. Without rivalry. You know what I mean?
Right.
Man, you got me. Shit. Liquor House, nigga. Forever. Diggy die. Goddamn. Love you. Big Bronze. Hey, you got Mr. Sandman. You got Joe Blunt, the motherfucking general.
Right.
Come on, man. We had Lord Mazee. Shit. Smoke Pot. Pazzo. Myself. My brother and all them. You know what I'm saying? Misery. Liquor house.
What was the baddest side of town? Like had the roughest, toughest dudes, females in the city between the north, south, east, and west back in the day from the 80s to the 90s.
Probably my court, man. You don't come down that goddamn slippery. You're man, I wouldn't even drive my Benz. I would drive my Benz, but if I'm going to see somebody, you feel me? Man, I'll park that motherfucker damn near in the front door like I was riding a scooter or something. You know what I'm saying?
So Peabody Course was that bad?
Man. And all of them had their shit, man. All of them had their shit, man. Man, like, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna say Little Rock or Boulevard Home, none of that. I mean, I don't see it on the west side just with like natural. So you don't even know when something's bad because it's like, oh, damn, this shit happened. You feel me? AIDS wasn't even around back in the day.
Right.
They ain't know nothing about no condoms or none of that shit.
Man, we had swimming pools back in the day, man. We had Double O's pool. We had
I was at Revolution. Yeah.
Man, we had all that, man. What was the best swimming pool in the town back then, man? Between all of them, man. Because all of them was popping, though. Which one was like the one where, you know, everybody going to be at?
Man, myself, I had to say Revolution because we had an Olympic-sized pool. And we was there. I jumped off the 12 there, you know what I'm saying? 12, man. I said 12. Scared of the motherfucker, but I did.
I used to miss all of, you know, the block parties they used to have at the swimming pools, man. Had a DJ out there. That's the first time I ever seen somebody scratching and mixing on DJ equipment.
And who was it?
I know he was from Power 98.
Was it Storm?
It had to be, it had to be Storm.
But
you know what?
But guess what his name was?
It was DJ Storm.
But guess what his name though?
Right.
DJ Smooth.
See, I didn't know that.
It was DJ Smooth.
But I know Storm personally today.
I know him. That's my wife's cousin.
Okay.
So, but hold up. You remember Target? It was Gold Circle and they turned to Target at Freedom Mall.
Right.
Me and him worked together and put that shit together. Turn it into Target. Me and him put all that shit in there. And the other people, yeah. And I didn't even know he went to John C. Smith and he, you know, in the band and all that. Because I had, that was right before I went to A&T. Georgia Tech did A&T. So.
That's what's up, man. Speaking of schools, man, you know, everybody say Independence and West Charlotte was the top two schools back then.
When? It was hard in West Charlotte.
Hard in West Charlotte?
Man, hard was the shit. Man, that was Hershey High and West Chocolate.
That's what they used to call it?
Hershey High and West Chocolate. Hard. And we had the best bands, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
They was waiting on Hardin and they was waiting on West Charlotte to come down. Because you know they go cut up. We used to cut up, man.
And marching bands was the thing back then, man. Like, now it's like marching bands don't even exist like they used to.
That's right.
The school bands?
Yeah, they might just play a CD or something during halftime. I don't know. This is some bullshit. It's so soft. Hey, but unfortunately, I really never got to see the fucking band. You know why?
Why?
I was always in the locker room. How the fuck I would see the band? Now I see them when we coming back on the field and they marching off, you know what I'm saying, on the track, playing their little shit. But I don't get to see the actual performance. I ain't never get to see that shit. Never. Ever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we go into the fucking locker room. So I never seen that.
What y'all used to be doing in the locker room, man?
Probably, man, getting cussed out if you did something wrong. And if we kicking ass and goddamn, we probably drinking champagne and some shit.
So you actually played high school, you know, football, basketball?
Football, I played baseball too, but I started, yeah. I even went to Olympic right before my senior year, and I was promising their coach. He used to get them gas money and shit, because I was benching like, at that time, like 485 pounds.
Whoa.
You know, I maxed out at 500 at A&T, but like, I ain't had no neck, nigga. I was big, you know what I mean? Yeah. I had a girlfriend, her mama say, Michael, how big do you want to be? I say, shit. I had a growth spurt, bro.
I seen some old pictures of you, man.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of old pictures of you, man, back in the day, man.
Yeah.
So you had your own limo service?
Yeah. Yep, I had my own limo service. I asked my dad, like, Dad, I got somebody that wants to sell a couple of limos. He told me to write up a business plan and stuff, and I sent it to him, and he sent me the money. But my problem was I always wanted to be in the back instead of the front. Somebody got to drive the car, right?
Right.
So I had like a weed mobile. Like really, my partners would give me like a half ounce to take them to the fucking AMC down on South Boulevard,
Mm-hmm.
and probably a half ounce on the way back. And we smoking. You can smoke. You can drink. Do whatever in the limo. I don't give a fuck. I'm smoking. Pass it to me. You feel me? I had the white dudes go to Paper Doll, and they would want me to go in and everything. They paying me like it was like $50 an hour back then. You know what I mean? That was good money though then.
That's what's up, man. Let me ask you something, man. What you think about kids nowadays wearing hoodies in the summertime,
Man, I think they're anemic or whatever the motherfucker. Something fucking wrong with their blood, man. Or they motherfuckers just straight, man. They musty as shit or something, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. That shit is crazy, man. It be fucking. I'm about to fuck no shirt, about to goddamn sweat myself to death, and then they out here with a man. We was at the beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
My little nephew came out there. I'm sweating bullets. Mind myself, I ain't. It was raining, and I had on black like this. But this dude came out with a whole hoodie with the hood on, like.
Right. They don't sweat at all. They not hot. It's just
I think it's in the
this
food.
is something different, man.
It's
I ain't
something in
never
the
seen this
food.
before.
They sliding that shit in the food and maybe in a shot, but they been doing this shit before that damn COVID shit. Something wrong there.
Definitely, man.
That shit
Definitely.
retarded to me.
Definitely. I just seen a young boy today with a hoodie on. I actually shot his video, and he goes in the car and pulled out a big hoodie, and it's burnt. I'm sweating. And I'm like, yo, you about to shoot a video with this hoodie on?
Word.
And he did the whole video. He didn't sweat at all. Crazy, man. And then our school systems, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, kids carrying guns to school. When I was in school, we didn't even think about bringing a slingshot to school.
Hell no. Not even none of that shit. We ain't playing no game. I ain't never do that. Because we got our ass beat. That's and nobody getting the ass whoopers no more, man.
Right.
Somebody need an ass whooping. We got an ass whoop, bro. And so you ain't got to get an ass whooping. Get enough ass whoopings to know that I don't want another ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we didn't want to get a D or an F. You know what I'm saying? We could see our way on up. At least that's improvement, And other than that, man, fuck that. Fuck that. We need to whoop some ass, man. Ass need to be whooped. We need an ass whooping campaign, man. And they taking religion out of the school. That's cool. But then you say in God we trust. And then all that. They want the dollar. But see, the thing about that, man, just believe in your higher power. That's it. I'm spiritual.
Right.
I don't want nothing about, listen here. The Bible is a great book. You feel me? I know that I got a father up there. That's it. And all that other shit, that's cool. That's cool. But I love God.
What's the artist from North Carolina, not just from Charlotte? It can be South Carolina or North Carolina.
I knew you was going to ask something.
What's the artist that you like to listen to?
From North Carolina or South Carolina?
From both. They can be from both. What's 2 or 3 artists you like to listen to when you do listen to, homegrown music?
Man, I told you Peter Pablo off the gate.
Right.
When he spoke to me. Hey, listen. That I listen to John off gate, the baby. But, just different things. But I listen to our music though, Chezzy. I got your stuff on the spinner.
Right.
I'm talking about, just wrote on there so many songs.
Man, you're the only person I know got all copies of my first
Everything.
6 albums.
Everything. They call
I
me
don't even have copies
of what I got.
Right.
I still got it too.
My first album, you have the original album cover. That don't even exist.
Oh, you remember that?
I haven't even saw that.
You took that little tree and you built that. Yeah.
Right.
Man,
right.
What year was that?
That was like 2004 or 3.
Wow.
I know I made the album in 2003, going in 2004. But yeah.
Hey, tell them about 1801 though.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
Ain't it's a lot of studios in Charlotte. I don't care how fancy your studio was. I don't care if you put $2 million into it. It was nothing like 1801 North Tryon.
Yeah, straight like that.
I was able to get in that building because of you.
I know. Every time hey, listen, Tom was like one of the first. Every time I told somebody, hey, Chezzy, come see me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Come see me. And once you got in there, and guess what he said?
What?
I ain't leaving till I get one. Same as you did. You say that.
Right.
He said, Crowe, I don't give a damn. I don't want to be on that side over there. You know
right.
that?
Yeah.
I want to be
right
close to you.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to be close to the crow's nest.
Right.
We had Tina Barrino. We had everybody. CeeLo. Everybody. Wax
Man,
One.
everybody used to come down to your spot. Like, that was the check-in spot.
Yeah.
I used to come to your spot before I even go down the hall to my own spot. Because I just do
hey, what the white folks call me? What they call me? The Godfather.
The Godfather.
I was the first person. Hey, I was the first person that signed the lease there. And that was 2005. And I had left in like 2020 or something. When was it?
Man,
I know it was like 15 years.
Yeah.
No, that was
it ain't
like,
been that long since we ain't been in that building.
And it's
been about 7 or 8.
Yeah, they sold the building. So
yeah. Now they built a whole new building. We need to get back in there.
Ain't nobody in there, is it?
Nah, nobody in there right now.
What the hell is going on?
They still working.
Shit.
They still working, man. So, you know, the 80s and the 90s, man, and Charlotte wasn't never known for gang activities at all. Now in the new generation, you got all types of gangs. It used to be the Crips and the Bloods, but now people got their own little rap groups, and now they turn them into gangs. Yeah. And gangs just everywhere, man. Do you feel like Charlotte is a gang city?
Well, I hear about it, and I see people that claim they're in gangs and stuff, but I mean, that's not my world. So doing what I do, where I work at, right. Of course I hear that, and I be looking at them like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, they GDs and this and that. I mean, knowing where I work at, so it be all kind of shit around there, man. But that shit, nothing, man. Back in the day, at least the gangs, I know it was murder with it, but they was making money. It was about making money. Right. These dudes kill for a color. These dudes kill for a block or something, a street, or that they don't even own or some shit. Some bullshit, you feel me?
Right.
And it's crazy, man. I think it's all bullshit. And they fake. If any motherfucker in Charlotte say they in the gang, you're a pussy and a fake ass nigga. Because what they're trying to do is make, for their family that they ain't got. Because you already got a family, right?
Right.
So they try to fulfill, if they ain't got no family, some more bullshit with some old fake ass motherfuckers that try to use you. And you remember trying to get beat into a gang, ain't that some bullshit?
Right.
And you remember the dude, we talked about Corey, right? You remember the dude. And then he came to my studio and I said, what happened to your leg? I got shot. I said, how you get shot, Corey? I was trying to get in the gang, and they said, they gave me the gun and told me I had to shoot an innocent person, and I couldn't do it. So if I ain't do it, the only way I got in the gang, that they shot me. I said, man, if you ain't the dumbest motherfucker, now what kind of fucking gang want a wounded ass soldier? You feel what I'm saying?
Right. That's crazy. That's backwards.
Backwards ass nigga, man. I say, Lord Jesus. Hey, I say, you know what? Hey, get your ass out of my office, man. I don't want no dumbness around me, man, because that was dumb as shit, man. I said, you will leave to tell me they shot you to be in that gang? He go die. He front line, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How they used to do our black folks in the war. He front line. Game over.
Do you think the internet, destroying the kids?
Man, destroying everything. It destroyed the hustle that we had. Man, we used to get out in the street with picket signs, CDs. We had our fans see us, meet us hand to hand. We saw that shit out the trunk. These people can make music, not get out of bed, don't even change their pajamas, and go viral and make beats, sell beats, do whatever, sell songs and everything. I mean, it made it so watered down, like sports. Everything's watered down. Remember they used to fight, beat them up, knock teeth out?
Right.
Football, you touch somebody on his knee, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? They done sissified everything, man. Everything is soft. It's all about the money. And protect the money. These dudes are getting like $386 million contracts.
Right.
Jordan had to sell shoes and all that kind of shit to get to that. These niggas getting that shit by showing up, my nigga.
Right.
I mean, stupid ass contract for 5 years. Am I tripping? Man, these dudes getting $100,000.
Get more money than rappers was
man,
back in the day.
What you talking about?
I seen Big Boogie, get $60K for 15 minutes multiple times.
Hey,
seen Glorilla get $60K for 15 minutes.
Hey, you know some other thing. You got these big country artists and all these. I'm talking about like Dolly Parton and all these motherfuckers. You look at how much they worth, right?
Right.
Then you look at Future or some other niggas, they be like, God damn, Birdman, them killing the fuck out. Man, they make these motherfuckers Stevie Wonders.
Right.
They got name a big name. Lionel Richie. They can't fuck with these rap niggas. Am I lying?
Nah.
Man, them niggas got money, man.
Right.
And I'm just trying to see, I want somebody to just call one of my artists and book them and send them, the front end so we can go get that back end. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of motherfuckers faking jaking, man. I done did it. I done got it. Little pennies here and there. But that's some bullshit. Right. And I'm tired of, don't be paying me with no Hennessy and no goddamn chicken wings either. That shit is over. Yeah, I
remember them days.
You remember them days?
I remember them days.
Nigga try to pay you with liquor and goddamn weed. Man, fuck you. Give me my money. I can buy my own chicken and my own liquor. Give me the money.
Man, before we get up out of here, man, I can't go through this interview, we're speaking about Levy Dog, little Boosie uncle, man. I actually met Levy Dog through you and built a relationship with him, over years. R.I.P. Levy Dog, man,
Yes, sir. That's my brother.
How did that, kind of touch you, man?
Well,
I know y'all was close like brothers.
Yes, sir. That's my brother, man. Actually, that messed me up, because I took him to get his medicine like a week before that, and I get a call from K Breezy and say that he's in the hospital. So that day that we went out, we got us some beer. We went by the Jamaican spot on North Trine, you know what I mean? And we went by my grandma's house in Clanton Park. I took him everywhere we always came up in Charlotte when I introduced him to Charlotte. Because a lot of people was like, that ain't Boosie uncle and all that. I was like, nigga, they know what I say is real.
Right.
And then through the years, I think Boosie had got locked up, so we was on that Free Boosie campaign. But the thing about Levy Dog, right now, I got his dread, you know what I mean? From his hair, I cut it off, and I cut the band off because I was there and watched them pass, you know what I mean? Like, I was actually in the room when they was pumping on him, and they, doctor was switching, man. But I know I whispered in his ear, I love him, and I'm here. I'm right here, bro, and I love you. And they looked at the watch and said, time of death fucked me up, bro. I'm still fucked up because I love him, man.
Right.
From Baton Rouge all the way, we talk more than the person that I stay right here, you know what I mean? So he said he wanted to be here in Charlotte. You feel me? He said he didn't want to be in Baton Rouge. He didn't want to pass in Baton Rouge, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I think he knew something more than what we knew. But he did do what he wanted to do, and I'm glad I was a part of it before he left, and I miss him, you know what I mean? Straight up. Long live Levy Dog. Hey, Tyrone Kirby, Southside Levy Dog. Bitch.
That's what's up, man. Chezzy Boy TV, man. Charlotte Untold Stories. Crow's Nest. The Birdman. the Godfather. He go by so many names, man. You got to give him his respect. I'm here, you know, right now, pay my homage, give him his flowers. He taught me a lot, showed me a lot. And, you know, that's how I'm able to do what I'm doing today. Chezzy Boy TV was inspired, you know, coming from Crow's Nest TV. So actually, Chezzy Boy TV is Crow's Nest TV and just another branch off of the legacy. You know what I'm saying? And I want to thank you for that. You know, me and Muscle, you know, Muscle when it started a TV show just watching you. You know what I'm saying?
Muscle, yeah.
And then it led from Muscle watching the TV show to teaching, putting the camera in my hand to we duplicating what you doing but putting our own twist on it. And it's just like an umbrella. You know, we all come from up under that umbrella. You know.
TV 21 to 1801, right?
Right.
That's how it happened. Yep. You came to TV 21, right?
Right.
That's how it happened with Muscle and everything. 1801, you came there, right?
Right. That's how it happened.
That's how it happened.
That's how it happened. Crow's Nest.
Cuckoo! Boy, you crazy. My man. I love you. That's why I went to jail. Oh, I was gonna tell you.
Right. Hold on. So how you go to jail?
Oh, how I went to jail? I played 3-card Molly, right? This nigga done beat me out of $600. See, and then after he beat me, he beat my boy Roz. Roz out of something. That love said, I ain't playing that shit because he done got beat before.
Right.
So I lost that money. And I found out they was working together. So I went to the car to get my gun. So I come back, it wasn't nothing but the cardboard and the heads done got paid, you know, about $700-800, you feel me? Right. Over him and me. Man, I was pissed like hell. So I had some weed. I got down, tucked that motherfucker gun right there, and I got on the turnpike. So I'm in the New Jersey Turnpike. I get to about 1180, New Brunswick, you know what I mean? Well, I threw the blunt out, you know what I'm saying? I'm pissed. My nigga talking about he ain't gonna buy me no food, no McDonald's or nothing, cause you let him fuck you out the money. So, okay, I had weed though, I still had a quarter. That motherfucking shit pulled me over in an undercover car. I get there, so I forgot I had the gun right here. So Dad Love over here got a 6-pack of Corona and shit. He done stole the pillow since they charged so much for the goddamn room. Stole the pillow, but he got it over his lap, you know what I mean? Man, that motherfucker said, freeze, motherfucker, I'll kill you, I'll shoot your head down. I said, and threw the goddamn gun at her. I said, oh shit, when he walking up, I got the gun, I'm taking the clip out. He said, I got the clip out right here. He said, freeze, motherfucker, I'll shoot you. I said, and threw that shit at his motherfucker there. So they took me out, they charged me with a weapon of mass destruction and shit, open container, because this monkey ass, you know what I'm saying? You about got us killed, bro. His hands up under there, and he trying to protect some fucking a 6-pack of Corona, bro. We about got killed over a 6-pack. And guess what? I got in the back of the car. That nigga say, you lucky. I just shot 2 last week.
Damn. So what happened between you and Busta Rhymes, man?
Oh man. So we out there with our cassettes and shit. We was in our car to rent a car. We got up there and I was at the stoplight, and there go Busta. He in that the cherry Land Cruiser and stuff in that John A video, you know what I'm saying? And I see Busta right there, and I was like, yo, Busta. And I was trying to give him my demo and shit, and he pulled off on me, and, you know, like that. So when he pulled off, another car was behind him, like a slant back 7 Series, you know, that BMW, the old one. It was split star out the window like this, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, look at this motherfucker, man. I said, fuck you, Busta, because I was strapped too. I could have went to jail, you know, they gave you 7 years for every bullet, you know what I mean?
Have you ever, you know, seen Busta Rhymes after that and had a chance to, you know, tell him?
Nah, man. But he's incredible, so I was just pissed. I understand, man. I'm in New York City, and I'm coming at this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I was still, man, fuck you, Busta. My name is Dingo. My name is Busta. Man, I love that nigga, man, straight up.
A lot of people don't know you can really rap, man.
Oh, man. I still got flow, you know what I mean? I made some hits, and a lot of them was like about weed and shit. because I'm married to it, you know. But yeah, I can do some things here and there.
That's what's up, man. So, you know, when you was younger, man, how was you getting at all of these concerts with these backstage passes?
Wow. Okay. Well, some of them is because my family is actually in the entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? My Uncle Milton turned me on to actually the backstage like that. It was from wrestling to, you know, concerts with LL, Fat Boys, Run DMC. That was like Fresh Fest, Sprite Fest. Then I seen the Parliament Funkadelic. I seen the Mothership Land with Sir Nose get out with his drawers on. I done seen Rick James, bro. He had a white girl and a black girl right here. That same outfit on Dave Chappelle and shit.
Right.
Yo, look just like that with a joint right here and a joint right here. Chilling, man. My Uncle Milton turned me on to all that shit. And that's what made me say, well, damn, why ain't got no camera? Well, back then we ain't had no cameras. Them motherfuckers pop like this, you know what I mean? So now, when I really got it, I was like, yo, I need to, man, I got shit on, I'm on tour buses. I with TThe Boy before it was no 2 Chainz, all that, when they was the Duffel Bag Boys,
right,
and all that, man, him and Black, man, all them. And Phil Ma, I can go anywhere. Man, I had D4L, all them in my car. You know what I'm saying? Riding me in the van to the show. You know? I'm one of the niggas that had the first rap vans here.
Right.
These niggas ain't rap no vans.
Right. And I ain't still haven't saw many since then, except for like King Carter, Mr. 704.
Yeah. That's it.
You know, I know they had
you
rap
had J&M and Floss Ballers. Remember Floss Ballers?
Floss Ballers in South Carolina.
Yeah. From down there in Chester.
Yeah.
Newberry and all that.
That's what's up, man. Give me some more of them stories, man.
Well, which one? Which that? Man, I done seen Too Short get ran up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. What's some of the people you done seen, you know, get ran up out of shop?
I done seen Lil Scrappy get smacked at 704. Yeah, on at 74. He tried to disrespect that girl and shit. I think he wished her or whatever, and them niggas didn't have that shit. They smacked that nigga straight up.
Cause Charlotte always been known for. Charlotte has always been known for running rappers up out the city. Yeah. Back in the early 2000s.
Man, I remember when Biggie and Jay-Z had came to over on Freedom across from the Kawasaki place. You know what I'm talking about? With that Burger King.
Right.
And the car wash.
Right.
Yeah, right there.
They still got it over there. They still got the car wash over there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about where I crossed that veteran place.
Right.
That was the damn movie theater. And it turned into a club. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah. That was Jay-Z. They had a little, like a C-class BMW, but it had the whole album on that motherfucker. It was nice. You know, a little small Benz, and they had another van or something with it. And that was Reasonable Doubt, the first album. I saw them perform all that shit. You have a text message. But, you know, we just gonna continue this whenever, you know what I mean? Like,
hey,
I got mad stories, man.
We're gonna keep it going, man. We're gonna keep it going, man.
I got mad stories. What did that dude from D Block? It was a dude from D Block. My dude Face, rest in peace. Face was here and he brought the dude from D Block. Which one of the rappers, you know what I'm talking about?
Jadakiss, Styles P.
Mm-hmm. They rappers they signed.
Oh, the one, he from North Carolina. Fuck, I can't think of that boy's name, man.
Well, we got more stories, man. Hey, one time I was on the Two Live Crew tour bus and shit. I had like a half a pound on me and shit. Yeah, I just got it. I mean, I done been like, Yo Gotti done pulled up in his tour bus.
How was it being on the Two Live Crew tour bus? What that was like?
It was really cool, man. You know, the girls are professionals, so they was whatever in the back. I wasn't there for that, you know what I mean? We was actually getting the interview and shit at 1801, so that's, you know, I mix it up. But everything was cool. It was like Kid Ice and them.
So you actually seen Yo Gotti from the beginning of his career to now?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely got the pictures. We can put on the slideshow or whatever, but like, yeah, we both look young and shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, we both look young.
That's what's up, man. I'm gonna wrap it up, Crowe.
Okay, I think we got a little enough.
Yeah, I got an hour.
At the TThe concert, you know, we was really.
So you say you was on stage with Jay-Z?
Yeah, I was on the stage with Jay-Z, right?
Right.
My uncle made me these. He worked at Kinko's, and he was the manager and shit on East Boulevard. And he made me. I sent him the graphics or whatever I wanted. And he made this Def Jam pads for me and had my name on it. And I got in all the concerts with this shit, all the way in Vegas and everywhere, yo. Like, and I'm on the stage with Jay-Z out there performing and shit. He had on his I got TThe. It was Dame Dash and Biggs. They was standing there. And I asked TThe to take a picture. He was like, nigga, I'm working. I was like, alright. He ain't take the picture and shit. So I just took the pictures and shit. Went down there, I got Memphis Bleak and Ja Rule, right?
Right.
So they ain't got no weed and shit. I brought like a couple of eggs or something with me. So you got Redman riding around on the bicycle and shit. We backstage and shit, so I smoked. I had a limo at the time. So I pulled my limo in the back, and then that's where we went and smoked and shit. I mean, it was a lot of people, man. We was just wilding out that night, man.
Yo, tell me about, you know, you're on the stage with Jay-Z and TThe.
Yeah, man. Like, TThe like dissed me, like, it's like, yo, I'm working. I thought you was TThe, you know what I'm saying? Me and TThe, you know what I mean? Nah, real talk, it was a business though, real talk. Rockefeller was a business, they was making numbers, and that was in the beginning of the shit. That was reasonable doubt. Actually, that's the backstage tour.
So have you ever had to fight your way about the club in Charlotte?
Oh shit, hell yeah. So, check this out. We at Studio 74 on Independence. And Busta there. So the promoters them, I guess that was Orlando and them, they paid him for a walkthrough. You got it? So we back in the back, me, Levy Dog, Boosie, you know, and the other crew and shit. We just chilling. So they pulled up in the limo. You know, me and Kirby, we in his Range Rover and shit. You know, that was a dope ass Range Rover, wasn't it, bro?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so so we chilling and shit, so we get back there and Boosie won't get on the mic. Cause when people saw when we walked through, we went to VIP. So we in there chilling, you know, they got us these milk cartons full of milk jugs full of liquor. So we chilling. And he kept asking them, he said, I go on for $1,500. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So they wouldn't give him the $1,500.
I remember that when Boosie wouldn't go on.
So guess what happened now? We walked right out. They thought he was going to the stage. You know, stage near the door. You know what I mean? To go out. Man, he got that motherfucker goddamn limo. Man, them people done paid about $150 and shit to get in there, man. Them motherfuckers shot that motherfucker up. Man, they had to dive up under the car and shit. All kind of shit, man. We jumped that motherfucker. They was shooting goddamn coming down Independence, man. And that was like, man, what the fuck? Oh, then I was in like, what was it, Lumberton? I was like, down there and shit, we about to do it. They paid me half the money to come to the festival down there, right? Laurinburg.
Right.
Laurinburg. I get down there, I got Teeny, I got everybody with me. I got Big Brown, I got everybody with me. Adrenaline, we all down there, man. We going to do a show. They done paid me like $200 up front and $200 when I get there. So check this out. I don't know what the fuck, the promoter, he got an artist named Merk. They done fell out before the damn thing. They got a flatbed out here. They got the shit set up. Man, the damn rapper done stabbed the the manager.
God damn.
I mean, to the white meat. I'm talking about, I see it like white meat, bro. So, he done stabbed him because they done had something. He talking about some money on some CD sales. Nigga, y'all ain't sold no CDs. You know what I mean? So, that shit was shut down. So I was like, damn, I ain't got my back end yet, right? So they got him on the stretcher. You know what I'm saying? Rolled him to the ambulance. I was like, yo, John, I know you all right? I was like, I know you got him stabbed up and shit. but who gonna pay me, you know, the rest of my money? You know what I'm saying?
Hey man,
One of his partners like, yo, I got you. And then they gave him the rest of my money. I was like, damn, I done came down here. I ain't know y'all was gonna be stabbing each other and shit.
I know, you know, I used to ride with you a lot, man. I used to love to ride with you. You told me a story about you got locked up in, I think it was New Jersey or New York one time.
Oh man. Okay. This what happened. I'm up there with Roz Omega, you know, from Liquor House.
Right.
And Small Fry, you know, Dad Love.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up there here and Roz baby mama. We rode up there because they was doing some shit with